Chris, geopolitical shock in the Middle East, nothing new necessarily, but unfortunate. And oil is up. Should I, as an investor, be bearish right now or bullish?
I mean, I think you first have to acknowledge the backdrop from a fundamental standpoint is still bullish, Jesse. It's a good chart from Phil Rosen. I mean, earnings momentum is strong.
And he acknowledges the war. He acknowledges inflation fears. And his suggestion, anyway, is, fundamentals haven't changed, right?
That's right. But I think we also have to look at quantitative and technicals. This is a chart going back the last 5 years of when in the first quarter, the S&P goes below its December lows from the prior year. And you can see in 2022, it took a while. And then in 23, we got over it. And then we had a quick correction in the third quarter of 23. In 24, we violated it in late February, and then we had the tariff tantrum. And then finally, I mean, we violated the December 25 lows.
Yeah, not that
again.
long ago, just a week or two ago.
I mean, so quantitatively, the numbers are flat to negative, which would imply you kind of need a little cash laying around in your portfolio. Now, we'll say this. I mean, in the past, when oil has topped, stocks have bottomed.
Yeah. I mean, and I read a stat that said something to the effect of, an oil price raise of 20% in 48 hours, which seems inconceivable, but it's happened 8 times, okay?
Right.
And each time, or well, not each time, 7 out of the 8 times, the market has been positive on an average of 24% 12 months later.
Yeah, over the next year. So say that again. When oil prices go up 20% in 48 hours, which they did, a year later, 7 out of 8 times, stocks are up an average of 24%.
A year later. That does not mean that there's not, to your December low point, that does not mean that there's not a whole lot of headwinds in the near term. And I think that's where, are we bearish? Are we bullish? It's a hard answer to say right this moment.
Volatility is elevated above its long run average right now, but it's not like majorly elevated.
Right.
It's just kind of garden variety elevated, kind of in the churn bucket, which would imply a little cash is not a bad thing. I know we have that for our clients by and large, but ultimately, will the average person, is it a good time to be buying stocks? I mean, it's not a bad time to at least have your buy list going.
Right.
But you have to
have some liquidity to do it.
Yeah,
right?
and you have to acknowledge where you are in terms of the chart.
Yeah.